Now that you finish your idea web, we're going to look at turning that idea web into your announcement. Now, let's take a look at this radio advertisement that was written from the idea web that we looked at in the last video. Now, the announcement or the advertisement starts with the word announcer because that's what the announcer is going to read. Animals live in the community. Well, we have this idea in the idea web right here, so we've taken care of that and make sure that this information was in our writing. Let's keep reading. Did you know that the people who run the Marion Animal Shelter are having trouble making ends meet? Well, we mentioned that here in this detail from our web. We also say it here when we say Marion Animal Shelter needs money. Scout Troop number 92 wants to raise money to help them buy pet food. Well, that's one of the facts we mentioned, that Scout Troop 92 is having a dog wash to raise money, so we included that fact as well. Come with your dirty dog to the school parking lot at 5th and Main this Saturday. We'll wash, dry, and brush your pet for only $5. We've got biscuits for all the dogs. Well, that is this detail that's included in this information, along with the location of the dog wash. And if we keep reading, remember, it's this Saturday at 5th and Main. We'll be there from 9 a.m. until 5 p.m. Together we can raise money to save our animals. We included this information. So this radio advertisement does include all of the information from our idea web, but I'm not so sure it's the best it can be. Remember we talked about wanting to have a strong opener that grabs our reader's attention? Well, this opener's okay, but it doesn't really grab my attention. Let's read through this without stopping one time, and then we'll look at a revised version of this advertisement. Animals live in the community. Did you know that the people who run the Marion Animal Shelter are having trouble making ends meet? Scout Troop number 92 wants to raise money to help them buy pet food. Come with your dirty dog to the school parking lot at 5th and Main this Saturday. We'll wash, dry, and brush your pet for only $5. We've got biscuits for all the dogs. Remember, it's this Saturday at 5th and Main. We'll be there from 9 a.m. until 5 p.m. Together, we can raise money to save our animals. Well, let's look how we can change that and make it even better. Instead of just saying animals live in the community, we can make it say our community cares for animals. That appeals to the reader's emotions and makes them want to care for animals as well. Did you know that our good neighbors who run the Marion Animal Shelter are having trouble making ends meet? We at first had written the people, and that's not bad, but if we want to make the listeners and the readers feel like they really need to take care of them, we can call them our good neighbors. And then they really feel like they need to help out because they're our good neighbors. Scout Troop number 92 wants to raise money to help them buy pet food. Now, here we're going to say, show your support by coming with your dirty dog to the school parking lot at 5th and Main this Saturday. We're not just going to tell them to come. We're going to say, you really need to show your support. We've already let them know that our community cares for animals and these are our good neighbors, so they need to show support. So by saying show your support, that encourages them to get involved and it's much more persuasive. We'll lovingly wash, dry, and brush your pet for only $5. By adding this lovingly, it appeals to their emotions and it makes them want to come and bring their dog. Your happy, sweet-smelling pet will thank you for the treat. Speaking of treats, we've got tasty biscuits for all of our dog friends. So you can see here we're calling our dogs friends. We're referring to their dog as happy and sweet-smelling and thanking them. So we are definitely appealing to their emotions. Remember the persuasive techniques that we can use. We can appeal to their emotions, to their morals, and to their reason and good judgment. And the little changes that we've made haven't been much, but they've been enough to really play up on the emotions and the morals of supporting our neighbors and being part of the community and showing support. Remember, it's this Saturday at 5th and Main. We'll be there from 9 a.m. until 5 p.m. Together we can raise money to save our animals. Now it's your turn to take the information that you've put in your web and to write a persuasive radio advertisement. Don't forget, make sure you put language in there that appeals to the listeners' and readers' emotions, their morals, their reason, and good judgment.